Hello everyone, my name is Alex Gomez and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're gonna be sculpting Loki. I really love this show. So if you're new to this channel, please comment, like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a video every Friday. So let's get to it, guys. One of the most complicated things that I found out while working in this character was achieving the likeness. The likeness was so important to kind of make this character really good. And I'm not as a concept artist as Carlos Ortega or Gabriel Suarez, that are some of my favorite artists out there, but which it will make it easier if you can make a concept out of it and then take that concept and sculpt from that concept. I normally try to take a reference, a picture, a regular photography, and try to make a stylized cartoony version of those characters. And even though I still feel like I have a long way to go to reach that certain level in which I can actually get like a really nice and good looking likeness that I could be happy with. But anyways, I'm working on it. I'm drawing all the time and trying to get that skill so I can just create my own characters and not trying to base in some other people's design. That's one of my goals. But let me know your goals in the comment if that's one of your goals, or you just rather just sculpt from concept from other artists. But yeah, in this character it was really fun what I did. I really kind of like all the process. I really enjoy the process because first I enjoy the show. I think it's a pretty awesome. If you guys haven't watched it, I totally recommend it. It's pretty cool if you love Marvel and Loki series. I think it's amazing. And yeah, so I had a lot of fun. I started with a simple sphere, then I kind of created the eyes, give a little bit of blocking out of the face. But one of the most important things that I think that you should do when you're sculpting in the beginning process is kind of like outlining whatever the most radical features or the features that stand out the most in the character. And I think that that's gonna make a big difference along the way in the process. Another thing, as soon as you have those features or that block out, I totally advise that you guys add hair to it, because hair, it will change a lot the appearance or the facial features or the facial appearance of your characters. So once you can add the eyes and add the hair, you can have a better sense of what your character is looking and how it's looking and how it's developing. So you can start tweaking more when you get into some primary details. Having said that, one of the keys to reach or to achieve a really great likeness, it's reference. If you can get reference from the actor, even like concept arts of the actor, caricatures of the reference of the real person that you're doing, gather as many as you can. I just gathered 2, but I was just had like 1,000 of tabs in Google tabs, like open all the time, looking at them. Make sure you see all the angles of it as well. Yeah, I think it's super important to gather those references, gather different expressions, and I noticed that some people kind of do a draw over the reference just to make sure which ones are the the head planes. In which it will facilitate to match the proportions from those reference to your own sculpts. One of the things that I don't worry about much is when I move into the body. I pretty much do a basic blowout and start breaking out to parts, extracting. For example, when I was doing the jacket here, I just extract, mask what I wanted, extract, and then I see remesh. I use see remesh it, and I went with a pretty low, I think probably like 0.5 the resolution of my see remesher, and I start shaping the jacket out. So you guys gonna see right here, I see remesh pretty low and start like shaping the jacket, and I think that like working this way is much better than actually trying to do everything with Dynamesh. So for example, for the collar, I just pull out all the parts that that part of the collar, I pull it out and I see remesh again, so it generates more geometry in that part. After I did all the see remeshing and get like a decent geometry, I subdivided a bunch of times, and I just started creating some details to the jacket as well. Eventually, I would love to start learning Marvelous Designer. I haven't had any time. I've been pretty busy. I'm gonna have more time in the summer now that classes are over, so my students are graduated next week. So pretty much I'm gonna have a little bit of time off because besides my other job, but definitely it's a software that I really want to get into it. And if you guys have tried like Marvelous Design, let me know your thoughts in the comments and what you think about the software and what resources you think that they're great to learn. If you guys have any knowledge in Marvelous Design and know the process of it, I really want to get into it, but let's see, who knows. After getting all the clothes done, I start like adding some details to the hair, and pretty much with the hair, what I do, I just get the clay buildup and I start kind of like filling up the strands, as you can see there. Once I have like those strands, and smooth them out a little bit, and I go in the corners, and with the pinch brush or the dam standard, I just kind of start creating a little bit more of details in those areas where I think like those big strands they go. Then I add some strands with a hairbrush that I have and that I mentioned in my video before. And the hands, I'm so lazy, I'm super lazy making hands, so I just made one that looks pretty decent, and I just imported because I just don't want to spend like time like doing full-on character like that and spend like a lot of time like just creating hands. It's nice to do hands once in a while for practice, but definitely that's something that to take in consideration. I just saw like how I did the logo. I just created like an alpha in Photoshop, and I brought the alpha and I just drag it. That's all I did with the standard brush. I import the alpha and I drag it out, and that's how it was created. And after I drag it out, I Dynamesh and then I see remesh to get like a better geometry. Then I create the shoes and a little bit of details in those hands that I was lazy to create, but I have them there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share, comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button. Don't forget to watch my other 2 videos if you haven't done so. Share this if you like this content, and have an amazing weekend, guys. Keep creating, keep sculpting, and more content is gonna come. So take care and see you soon.